Cześć, tu Mama Lama, witam Was na moim kanale i zapraszam na kolejny odcinek z The Walking Dead.
Back off!
O, właśnie tak.
Whoa, lady,
Ostatnio
relax.
skończyliśmy,
Me and
że
my brother,
tych typów chciało
we
się
just
z
want to
nami
know if y'all
wymienić,
can
ale
help
to
us
mi się
out.
wydaje, że
back
oni są
off,
na coś
Carly.
podejrzani. Ja bym im nie ufała.
We don't want any trouble.
Of course, neither do we. I'm Andy St. John. This here's my brother Dan. We're just out looking for gasoline. Looks like you folks got the motel locked down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much obliged.
Why do you need gas?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit?
I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
So, what are y'all thinking?
I think we'll stay here. We're starting to develop a good vibe here at the motel.
Good vibe? Well, Christ, Daddy-o, I'm sorry the folks with the food supply and defenses didn't tickle
Nie,
your
no
pretty
nie ktoś
pink
zniknie tego
ass.
faceta, bo już jest wkurzający.
We need to think like a group, Lee. This affects everyone.
Then we vote. If everyone agrees, then we'll send you guys with some gas to check the place out.
And if we don't?
Then we'll stay in this wretched roach motel with your recreational paperweight over there. Plus, we stay close to Macon where we have access to the pharmacy. For Dad. Kenny? Katja?
We go.
Dad?
You betcha, pumpkin.
Carly?
I said we go.
I'm in. If they're offering food, we gotta at least check it out.
Clementine, what do you think?
Lee, I'm very hungry.
No,
All right.
biedna
Looks
mała.
like we're going to a dairy.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
It's nice to get away from that motel for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally, I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
Kenny keeps us motivated. He believes in hope and knows how important it is for us not to give that up. I can't fault him for that.
Or maybe you just don't want to be in charge.
Well, not everyone
No
thinks I'm so
zobaczymy, czy
trustworthy.
ich nie oszukają.
Because of your past. Does anyone else know?
Just you.
Well, I haven't told anyone.
Clementine might know. She was there when we were talking in the drugstore and asked me about it. I lied to her, but
What exactly did happen with the senator?
I ended up getting locked in one of the commissary's storage closets.
you know what happened.
I only know what the press was told. I don't know your story.
Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
Maybe you're right. Listen, over the years, I've reported on some pretty messed up shit. I've seen situations like yours 100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
I grew up in Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
Kenny's a guy who really keeps a group together.
Don't let Lily hear you say that.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Enough to defend ourselves.
Well, that's good. It's getting dangerous out there. Well, you guys know. Well, we'd love to get you all out to the dairy. Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running a dairy for, well, as long as I can remember, but now it's
You
getting...
think you're gonna cut me out of this?
Shit, get down.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this shit.
Bandits.
Who? Haven't noticed.
Those look like the people who raided my camp.
Who are they?
Fuck you! You knew we were hungry, and you guys were keeping it all
There's
to
only 2 of
yourselves.
them.
Oh no, there's
Yeah, and
a
you know
lot
what?
more
We
of
ate it
them.
all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens, but let's just wait this out and hope they move on.
Fuck you!
O kurczę. No.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jesus.
Asshole!
The world out here has gone to shit. Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Nie wiem, co się tutaj wydarzyło teraz. Co to za ludzie byli?
Here it is, St. John Family Dairy. Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
We've got kids in our group. Doesn't seem safe to have them near a lethal fence.
Oh, don't worry about that. We got plenty to keep them entertained.
This place looks untouched. You'd never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting, hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
Kenny's working on getting us somewhere safer. He doesn't think the motor inn will stay safe forever.
Sounds like a smart man. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe
Nie,
and
oni
comfortable.
wyglądają, jakby mieli ich zamknąć i potem zjeść.
We're awful hungry.
These are for y'all.
Dziwni
They
są
fresh
jacyś.
this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? What's she...
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come. For the day.
Well, how about this? Y'all go get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'll be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
Take this. Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence. If we play our cards right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay, we need to figure out if this place is as safe as they're telling us.
Right. Obviously they think it's safe. But is it safe enough for the kids? I noticed a broken swing over there. Not a big deal, but maybe there's other things not working that we just can't see yet.
And checking the fence perimeter sounds like a decent way to get a good look at their defenses.
All right, I'll keep my eyes open, and you find out what you can from Andy.
Otwórz, chłopku.
Well, hi there, Lee. What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders these days, so I'm sure he'd love any help he can get.
When will dinner be ready?
It'll be a while still, but it'll be worth it. Trust me.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
I'm sorry, that was rude of me.
Well, don't you worry about it, Lee. We've got a great big dining room that will fit your whole group.
Your family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Well, now aren't you sweet? Thank you, Lee. The boys and I have tried to adapt as best we can, but we still keep some of our old routines to help remind us of better times.
What happened to the rest of your staff?
Oh, we've had our share of tragedy here, just like everyone else, I'm sure. Some of our staff took off to find their families as soon as they heard the news. The few that stuck around, well, we lost most of them the first night those things showed up here. It was a tough night.
How's your family been holding up since, you know?
All my boys have been my saving grace. They both left their jobs and came home to help out after the attack started happening. I think it was hardest on Andy. Dan was always more of a mama's boy, but don't tell him I said that.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
Dobra, to idziemy dalej. To coś jest.
This dairy won a lot of ribbons in its day, huh?
This place was my daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he first bought this place, it was a single-story house.
Is that right?
After us kids was born, he insisted on adding a second floor. Said they had to have room for as many babies as they could have. Mama, she was done after Dan.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care of it, and why we want to share it with good folks like yourselves.
Dobra, idziemy dalej. No tam coś jest.
Everything in here looks safe, and now I know where to find some rope in case they need help tying anything down.
Dobra, muszę iść dalej. Nie? A nie, bo to jest ta skrzynia. To już widzieliśmy. Tu też. A tu jeszcze coś jest, jakiś kwiatek.
Fresh herbs. I can hardly wait for dinner.
Jeszcze mogę pochodzić. Dobra, może coś jeszcze tu znajdziemy.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. When was the last time it got any use?
Been quite a while. Don't exactly have a lot of kids visiting anymore.
I look forward to the day when kids can just be kids again.
Amen to that.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
Dobra, co to jeszcze? Tu się coś świeci. A nie, to chyba mogę wyjść. Tu byłam, a to... Aha, to ta bramka. A czy jeszcze coś jest?
Pointy.
Jakaś skrzynia.
Could be useful if I can find some boards to cut.
No to pewnie pod prądem.
Looks like the fence runs around the entire property, not just the house.
Yep, can't take any chances when it comes to safety.
Tak. To widzieliśmy, to widzieliśmy. Co jeszcze? A tu jeszcze te dechy coś możemy wziąć.
Mind if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
No dobra. To jeszcze zmienił, a to jest coś.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
How secure is your barn? Having a safe place for the cows pretty important.
Thanks to the fence, nothing gets in here anymore. Unfortunately, the Daddies took most of our cattle before we got it running.
Mind if I take a look?
Sure, but why don't we do that after we tend to the perimeter?
Sounds good.
No dobra, jeszcze coś mogę z nim pogadać?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
Yeah, if you need some extra people to protect the dairy, you can count on us.
Well, hopefully it'll never come to that, but thanks.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
So how's the place looking? Is it safe enough for us to stay? If we can?
It's pretty
Dobra,
amazing
wracają,
what
nie
they've done with
zjedli
this
ich.
dairy, but
Jednak.
let's see what it takes to secure this fence before drawing any conclusions.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Larry.
He wouldn't be such a pain in the ass if you weren't telling him we were talking behind his back all the time.
I'm sorry, all right?
We'll work it out somehow.
Well, hopefully he'll calm down once he's out here. There's one. Ugh. Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Co on chciał zrobić?
Looks like he's stuck.
Andy said when this fence is working, the walkers go up like a tree branch on a power line. If those lights are out, that means the fence is off, right?
It better be.
A, może chce wziąć strzałę.
Disgusting.
No dobra, coś jeszcze? A nie, to już A, dobra.
Come on. I'm sure there's still a few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God, can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
It's dangerous.
True, but it's also dangerous to the walkers. So what's your take on the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
We've got enough people to take this place by force if we have to.
Sheesh, Lee. You sound like Kenny.
There's another one.
I see it.
No, następny. No, się trzyma jeszcze.
You never get used to the smell, do you?
Nope.
Rączki zostały.
Christ. I can't stop thinking about dinner. Would have been nice to get some of those rations. I get hungry
to
too,
jeszcze
you
są
know.
u nich na tej posesji, nie poszli sobie.
I'm hungry too, Mark.
Do you think they're gonna be good for it? Dinner for a whole group of people?
If they've got as much food as they say, I think so.
Come on, I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr. Crispy off of here.
I think we'd get better leverage from the other side.
Ukrócenie.
Good idea.
Jak
Little
mu
help
pomóc?
here, Lee?
Nie, nie
If
pomogę.
you're waiting
będę
for
się
that guy to
gapić.
help, it ain't gonna happen. Come on.
Nie wiem jak. No jejku.
Come on, Lee. We don't have all day.
A tu, dobra. No pchajmy.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.
O fuck!
What the?
O nie, kto to był? O nie. Co się dzieje?
Jesus!
We had an agreement. Now you're fucked.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck! Now what?
With a fence on that gate, it's our only way out.
I'll fuck you some bitches up.
Co teraz mam zrobić? A, mogę?
Give a shit. Move.
Lee, get back here!
You think I can't see you,
O
asshole?
kurna. O, teraz może się uda. No nie, mieć pchać mieć.
I got you now. Behind the tractor.
Dobra. No dawaj. Jeszcze nie. No co teraz?
Did you really
Co
think
jeszcze
you
tu
could
muszę
fuck with
zrobić?
us?
Get down!
Cholera.
Damn. What about our arrangement?
Quickly! He'll see you!
We had an agreement. Now
Nie, no
you're
nie chcę znowu się motać. Co tu trzeba zrobić jeszcze, cholery? Nie, czerwony się robi.
Where's our food, you asshole?
Oh my godness.
Show yourself.
Lee, hurry up!
We don't mean you any harm, goddammit!
Szybko! Uciekaj.
Behind the We had a deal.
Co za dekle?
Trying to lure me to the open. Get
No
closer.
pchaj, pchaj.
Now there you are, boy.
Przecież jeszcze
Shit,
trzeba
something's
odblokować,
still
no co do cholery.
Give us the food.
O, tu jeszcze
No
coś
fuel.
jest.
Of course.
You didn't deliver the goods. I already got one of you. Let's go.
Tu,
Over there.
w górę coś? Nie. Tu jest coś
You
jeszcze.
fucked with us. Now we'll take what we want. You
O,
really think you
gdzieś
can
tam
fuck with
coś
us?
iść, czy nie? Cegła tam jest, a o,
What about our arrangements? Can't hide forever.
Come on.
jest.
If we can reach the gate, we can get through this fence and back to the house.
O nie.
Shit the hell.
Idź. O kur... Nie no. No co za łeb ze mnie, Jezu.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here. What the?
Get to the gate. Get down.
You asshole.
Jesus!
Dobra, to sobie tam muszę
Now
dokonać.
you're fucked.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck! Now what?
With a fence on that gate is our only way out.
You fucked with us. Now we'll take what we want. I already got one of you.
The blades are stuck in the dirt.
Nie, co to było? Podnieść tą wajchę.
Don't take our hands.
Dobra. Teraz cegłowa. O, zabierz cegłówę.
Ah, fuck you, strong bitch.
Come on. If we can reach the gate, we can get through this fence and back to the house.
No idź.
Shit, that hurts. What about our arrangements? We had an agreement. Now you're fucked. Give us the food.
Boję się, że się nie uda
You
znowu.
assholes deserve to die.
O nie no.
Shit. It's one of the dead we pushed down earlier. Gonna have to move it.
Over there.
Czego wziąć, czegoś.
Damn it.
Get out of the
We're
open!
not the St. John's.
I see
We
you.
don't know you.
Can't hide forever. The tractor.
No weź go, weź
Trying
go,
to lure me to the
weź go.
open.
Weź tego dziada. Dobra, okej, idziemy dalej. No,
Where do you
chyl się
think
z
you're
tym.
going? I already got
Pomału,
one of
nie
you.
wychylaj się. Nie, nie!
I got
No
you.
znowu następny.
How many of those things did we push down?
No
You
nie.
assholes.
Dobra, weź go.
Now there you are, boy.
O nie, on żyje chyba. O kurna chata. Rozwal mu dynkę, rozwal mu dynkę. Jeszcze.
Did you really think you could fuck with us?
Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj. O kurna. Dobra,
You okay?
Yeah,
dalej.
barely.
Come on. The gate's right there.
O nie, on się człapie za nim. O nie, 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 nie chcę być czerwona, nie, nie. Co mam zrobić, kurna?
I already got
Fuck.
one of you.
No nie, no ten za nim idzie, naprawdę? No szkurna! No nie. I znowu od początku. No nie, no przecież to jest jakieś nieporozumienie.
I got you now.
Nie, dobra, od tego
Another one?
momentu.
How many of those things did we push down?
No dobra, co mam teraz zrobić? Żadnego.
Get down.
I co dalej?
It ain't right.
Walnij go.
You really think you can fuck with us?
No nie chcę mu się ten łeb rozwalić.
Show yourself.
No dobra, rzucaj go gdzieś, rzuć go daleko.
You okay?
Uciekaj.
Yeah, barely.
Come on.
Give us
The gate's
No
right there.
niemożliwe, że on tak szybko idzie. To jest jakiś oszustwo.
arrangements.
No idź szybko, no idź, idź. Trzeba go walnąć. A, oni go walnęli, dobra. I co teraz?
Let's get out of here.
No ale jak? A, dobra.
You lucky son of a
Udało
bitch.
się, chyba.
Go ahead and run.
A drzwi nie zamknęli. Tutaj mieliśmy zapis, to będę kończyła. Będzie na tyle i do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Już niedługo.